Good morning, my YouTube family and friends. Good morning, my powerful people. I am here in the classroom, and this year I invested in some materials, so I'm not wearing little things over my shoulder anymore. I was able to buy some linen, so I was able to get 10 dresses, so I could just wear dresses to work now with my pockets. So we have started teaching now, and as I said, I'm going to be inviting you in the classroom some days. Today we looked at graphing positive and negative integers and their opposites. Problem of the day was for them to write two decimals to the thousands place and explain how to compare the two decimals using place value. But the first thing they had to do was to do what we call an are you ready? I'm going to turn the camera. We did the are you ready assignment in their books, so it kind of, again, gauge where they are as it relates to doing this first lesson in the book. So that's the target, guys. So once I start inviting you in to the classroom, it's going to be just that. You will be able to see what we do on the overhead. So first thing I did this morning was to go over the work with them. We did the are you ready, and I checked it for them. So you'll be able to see my board. You'll be able to see what work is being done as we go forth. So far, so good. As I said, the document reader allows you to, hope you'll be able to see it more clearly when we start sharing with you. If not, we'll just, but it's just probably, I wanted to just give you guys an idea. If I could angle the camera properly, then we'll be able to see everything from my book on the overhead. So it might not work, but I'm going to give it a try so that you guys can just do some of the math with us. So this right here, the questions were there. They had to compare them and order whole numbers. Kids are still struggling with the greater than, less than, or equal to. Like if you look at number 9, we have 1 in the tens place, 6 in the hundreds place, and on the other side it's 1 in the tens place, 6 in the hundreds place, and 0 thousandths. But because they see the 0, they figure that it's 160 compared to 16. So then I have to go over that with them. But we're going to be teaching it so that they can understand it. And then again, we know that the opening, the greater than, means that the shark eats the greater number each time. So you have to, again, remind them how to identify what to put where the larger number is. So right now I'm going to create a place value chart for them so that they will have it for reference. I also started the word wall. Again, a lot of teachers, you go in their rooms and the room is chunk full already. And we just started. But for me, I go little by little, bit by bit. As they learn it, it goes to the wall so they can connect to it. So right now, today we're talking about positive numbers, negative numbers, integers, and opposites. And the module we're working on is number systems and operations. So now that's up there for them. And as we go forth, you notice my boards are empty, but they will have charts, anchor charts ready for them in due time. So that's it for now, guys. I hope that wherever you are, that you woke up today in a good place. I have the pencils ready. I also got some sentence strips. These are what I put my notes on, my word walls. Things like those go on there. And as we get ready for the kids to come, I'm just always praying that I'll be the best me that I can be for them also. I also want to just say to the teachers, if any of you are affiliated with teachers, or, you know, if your kids are in school and have to deal with teachers. One of the things somebody shared me a WhatsApp thing the other day. And it was a teacher in a classroom, probably in a southern state. It seems like a southern state here in America. She's at the board teaching, and a student took off her shoe and threw it at the board while she was there writing. So it didn't hit her, it was next to her. And for me personally, I know a lot of people who saw it was saying, oh my God, you know, these kids and these. Yeah, we're always going to have those troubled kids, those kids who something is going on that sometimes we can't even fix it because it's more than we can handle. But I always say to my teachers, just pick your battles. I know for me, I'm in a situation too when some kids, depending on the day, I pray that I can come in and have a center so that when they start with their necessaries, that I don't get too far in any one direction, that I can, you know, I can balance something out. So the kid threw the shoe, and she went and she picked up the shoe. She says, who threw the shoe? I uploaded the video, but I decided not to use it. But she was asking who threw the shoe. She walked on to a young lady who clearly had one foot of shoe on, so it's her shoe because the other shoe looks like the one in her hand. But she kept asking who threw the shoe. Was it you? The kid says no. She said, but you don't. Where's you know? But things that are obvious, just leave it alone. You're calling the police because she picked up the shoe and she told the kid to get out, and she called the police. She told them, call the police. She shut the door. She went to the kid and she started a whole bantering thing, which took away. I felt so sorry for the other kids who were just sitting there waiting. Then they started getting aggravated because some of the things that the teacher went through was totally unnecessary. Like she even, you put your shoe on and no, if they throw the shoe and it came close enough to me to hit me, I pick it up, I drop it in the garbage, and I'm going to continue teaching. But I'm not going to sit there asking the questions that are obvious, the answers are obvious, and creating a bigger situation than it was. I think we have to learn to pick our battles. If you saw the video, for me personally, when I looked at it, and I looked at it again to see how close the shoe went to her, the shoe wasn't close to her. So the kid threw the shoe up there. Maybe I would say to her, don't do that again. Because if you had hit me with it, you'd be in a different place. But she just went on and on and on. And, oh my God, she was just, oh, girl, you... And just unnecessary. Just unnecessary. A lot of times, kids do things, if you ignore them, you find that you deflate them quickly. A lot of times, we empower them to tell us more bad words and treat us with more disrespect. If you know a child is not going to get up and move when you tell him to move, just don't go there, because it's just going to take away your power again, because they're going to prove to you, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So are you going to leave those 20 kids who need you to waste time on that one kid? If they're getting loud in my room, I call security, said this kid needs to go. And I will commend the kids who are doing the right things and tell them, you know, you're here for your education, and I give them that talk. But don't let these kids who are looking for problems suck the life out of you guys. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Teaching is hard as it is. The amount of different personalities you have to deal with every single day is hard as it is. And so when you come in, just come with the mindset that, you know, so far my kids are receptive to the positives, and I try to empower them and about their education and how their education means something to them. And I'm here to support. So again, guys, watch the videos, support me on this journey, and just support. Support comes in different shapes and forms, so please support. Bev Brown reached out and told me that her son, after he did the belting last week, it was so hot, and he went straight to the river, and it seems like he got a little sick. So I don't know which day he'll be out to start doing the flashing of the walls and then to get the floor done. But he'll be back, people. I know he'll be back. I believe in him. So I know he will be back. So what else is new? I'm here. It's Tuesday. And I sent in the letter, emailed the principal, the acting principal, and the new assistant principal in our building to let them know that I want to do after-school tutoring. They were receptive to it. They're happy because the kids really, really need the support. And I'm feeling that I can, you know, this is what I want to do. This is what I always want to do. But this year I feel more like so much awesomeness. So much great things have been happening that I want to give back a little bit more still. And so that means I will stay late to tutor the kids who want to be tutored. So guys, leave a comment for me. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you're feeling today. Just let me know that you're okay. Just let me know that you're okay. Because I'm okay. I'm in a good place today. Can be good, be careful, walk good, live good. Prayers up always. Keep that prayer thing up always. Because all of us need it, right? It's free. It doesn't cost us anything, right? So just let's pray each other up and support one another and laugh when you can and make somebody laugh if you can. And just go forth in goodness.